Greetings everyone, I'm Dr. Anth. In the video, It's Natural, see the link below, I talked about the importance of having variability in a population. One of the reasons for variability is to minimize the possibility of having children with genetic problems or diseases that occur more frequently when the parents are closely related. In this video, I will discuss the genetic issues that result from X-linked traits. Our DNA is found in 46 chromosomes. We get 23 chromosomes from each parent. 22 of the pairs of chromosomes are called autosomes. The 23rd pair are the sex chromosomes. The sex chromosomes are X and Y. Biological females tend to have two X's, while biological males tend to have an X and a Y. I say tend to because biology is actually more complex. I've discussed this in the video. Biological sex is not that simple. See the link below. The X chromosome is one of the largest of the chromosomes. It contains hundreds of genes. On the other hand, the Y chromosome is one of the smallest chromosomes and contains only a few dozen genes. Variants of a gene are called alleles. You get an allele of a gene from each parent. The alleles could be the same or different. However, if the gene of interest is on the X chromosome, then an XY individual gets only one variant of a gene on the X chromosome. If that variant causes a problem, it is more likely to occur in XY individuals as they do not have the possibility of a different variant on the other X, as is the case for XX individuals. In the 19th century, the European royal families tended to be very closely related as royals wanted to marry other royals. This resulted in some first cousin marriages, but those cousins were more related to each other than is true of most first cousins. Due to these interrelationships, hemophilia, a relatively rare genetic disease that causes uncontrolled bleeding and often an early death, occurred at a very high rate in the royal families. In 3 generations of descendants of Queen Victoria, there were 11 males who had hemophilia out of a total of 18 male descendants. Queen Victoria was a carrier of the hemophilia allele variant. This means that one of her X's had the allele for hemophilia, but the other X did not. 2 of Queen Victoria's daughters, Alice and Beatrice, received the hemophilia X. They were also carriers. One of her sons, Leopold, received the hemophilia X, so he had hemophilia as the Y was from his father. Alice had 2 daughters who were carriers and 1 son with hemophilia. Beatrice had 1 carrier daughter and 2 sons with hemophilia. Leopold had a carrier daughter. Queen Victoria had 7 great-grandsons with hemophilia. A less problematic X-linked trait is color blindness. This graphic shows the probability of a carrier mother or an affected father having children who are carriers for the X-linked trait or children who have the trait. Generally, only XY individuals have the probability of being affected by hemophilia or color blindness. However, if the father is affected and the mother is a carrier, an XX individual could be affected. In Queen Victoria's family tree of the males with hemophilia, only her son Leopold lived to marry and have children. If Leopold's wife Helene had been a carrier, then their daughter Alice would have had hemophilia rather than being a carrier, since she would have had two X's with the hemophilia allele. Given how closely related the royals were, this might have actually been a possibility. Fortunately, there are now treatments for hemophilia that allow affected individuals to live long lives. But this also increases the probability that the hemophilia allele will be more frequently passed to offspring. It's a good idea to have children with someone who differs from you genetically to minimize the chances of passing on X-linked traits. Variability is the key to success. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.